Hello everybody, it's Unchained Pri today, and welcome back to another reaction video. Now, by the title of this video, you're probably wondering, like, you've never seen Sonic X? And I have. But, it's been years since I've even seen an episode. Like, I think the last time I watched the show was, like, in middle school. It was, like, around, I'm, like, 12, 13, 14 during middle school. So, yeah. So I just wanted to rewatch it because when you think back on it, it's kind of cringy, not gonna lie. Like, the show was kind of cringy. It was good, but it was cringy as hell. So I decided we might as well dive into it. Now, I'm only gonna be reacting to episode 1. Obviously, I ain't gonna do a whole reaction series on this freaking show because, show's 3 seasons. And, yeah. Maybe I'll, like, react to, like, the final episode of the final season or something like that because, yeah, that shit was depressing. But yeah, I decided why not. So let's get into it. Just for my sake, I'm not gonna do the opening because of the fact that I don't know if you can get copyrighted for that shit, so I'm putting it in. So we're just gonna watch the first episode. I'm gonna skip the opening, if the opening's even in this. So let's watch. I forgot Big was in this show. Them legs. Oh my god, I forgot the music. Every time Sonic's on screen. The din, 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 din. Oh my god, bro. This is unlocking memories right now. Maybe I should make the light blue for Sonic. The fucking music, bruh. I forgot how annoying that shit was. Every time fucking Sonic's on screen, does something cool. Goddamn, every time. Alright, hold up. We're skipping that intro. Nope. I ain't risking copyright. I would rewatch the intro for, like, reaction's sake, but, I just don't want to get copyrighted. Just in case, because, Damn, why homies sound like that? And then we're gonna die. By shooting a rocket at him? I forgot about the rings shit in this show. I miss the old voice actors though. Gosh. I especially miss Amy's old voice actor because Cindy Robinson, she do aight, but like the first time I heard her, she sounded like Minnie Mouse, and I know a lot of people agreed with me during that time. I remember some people be like, Minnie Mouse head ass, but she's not bad. I'm used to it at this point, obviously, but I do miss the old voice actor. What are you doing here, homie? Is you not supposed to be guarding the Master Emerald? What do you mean? That's how Knuckles always is. I low-key miss Knuckles, that old voice actor, but Travis Willingham does a good job. The only thing about Travis Willingham, though, is I don't know if he's going to be returning to the Sonic series, because he wasn't in Team Sonic Racing. Was he in... But Mike Pollock, my boy! Homie does Eggman right. They never. I swear, if they ever got rid of Mike Pollock, I would be so pissed. Rouge, what are you doing, bruh? Now let me just watch this poor girl who's kidnapped from her mother. I'ma just watch. I miss Jason Griffith, bro. Oh my goodness. This fucking music, though. I can't. No, let's just stand here and watch. Again, why are y'all just sitting there watching? Well, we all dead now. And Sonic's dead. Well. God, Jason Griffith, I need you back home. Please come back. Hey, yo, what the fuck? I missed that one. I mean, why are you still standing there? You, homie. Homie, that looked nothing like a hedgehog. Bruh, homie. Damn, homie went straight to violence. All homie did was move to the side. Violence. Damn, is he gonna be there? Oh my god. Homie, why are you looking at me while you say that? I don't know how I got... Like, Sonic, why are you talking to me like that, homie? y'all homies didn't think homie could jump.
Don't worry. I think we've got what it takes to round up our furry little friend. Speed team, get ready to roll.
God, I remember this guy. This guy was so annoying and so stupid. But his voice sounds like y'all remember Cypher from Kingdom Hearts 2? That's what he sounds like. I don't know if it's the same voice actor though. I forgot what the voice actor's name is, but
What's the temperature of the road surface tonight? It's about 70 degrees and dry as a bone. Light breeze from the west, almost nothing. Road, pitted or smooth? Nice and smooth. Then let's see. Give me the 5 through medium soft. Here you go.
why are there sport car people as police? At least I'm assuming it's police.
I programmed your final 6 to freeway speed, right? Oh, and I built that secret fuel tank on your car just like you asked me to. Good work. Gee, they last spotted the subject at mile 79 on 101 North. Roger. All right, team, let's move out. The sky looks the same. So do the stars. Yes, chaos controls the same. I traveled through space, and I traveled through time too.
Nah, homie.
Am I the only one here? Others? Well, guess I'll find out soon enough.
But now I'm looking back at it, the way they designed Sonic, homie, like his body, no, his head looks too big for his body.
You're a hard dog to keep up with. Hey, hold on. We don't get such fast company very often. In fact, I'm glad you showed up. This place is way too peaceful.
Well, damn.
Over the last 12 months, I've only made one arrest. Some joker got it into his head that he was a hotshot driver, had his own Formula One car and everything. Guess he thought
Didn't
he'd
seem
get
like I asked.
But it was all over in a minute. Took me longer than that to suit up.
Hilarious.
Never had a chance. Of course, it's our own fault. This town's no winning because of us. You see, we're the high-speed pursuit unit. The
Cool.
ST.
Again, it didn't sound like I asked.
They call me the Highway Star. So even if you think you're the fastest thing around, think again. Run fast, Hedgehog. I want to be the one to catch you.
That's a dead ass shit that annoyed me in this show. Is that dude's obsession with fucking Sonic. With beating his head off. And I was like, homie, you literally got nothing better to do? Get some bitches. Like, come on.
It's accelerating.
That's the only thing I'm hoping for in the Sonic Prime show is going to be coming out on Netflix. I saw the rating. It's like a kid's rating. I'm hoping it ain't like Sonic Boom. Because Sonic X, it did have its moments where you're like, this a kid's show? But, you know, most of the moments are like for kids, technically, if you think about it, when you rewatch the show like I'm watching now. I really hope they don't do that with shit with Sonic Prime, because I want something kind of like Sonic X where it has a story. Like, I don't mind if there are jokes here and there, but I want it to be like a story-focused kind of show. Like, I heard, yeah, obviously it involves with going to different dimensions. That's what the show, you know, thing is about. But I'm hoping like it follows a story. It's not like a new shit every episode. Like, kind of like, you know, like the Disney shows, like some Disney shows, like Owl House and Amphibia, where like it's a one-off every episode, but like it has a story that it follows, you know. That's what I'm hoping they're gonna be doing with the Sonic Prime show. I have high hopes for that show. Like, I'm like, please make a good one, because God. Like, Sonic Boom was okay. Like, it's funny, but the fact that it's like a one-off every episode, it's kind of, you know, and none of the jokes don't always hit. Be like, hilarious. Bro, I used to wake up at 6 a.m. for that show. Every Saturday when Sonic Boom came out. Hours of sleep. What'd you say?
Sonic Boom! He's moving faster than the speed of sound! Gee, you're running out of room!
He's Sonic. Homie flew. Oh, you telling me you couldn't have rolled up into a ball and like move to the left? Oh God. Here comes my favorite character. Homie, you could have like looked to the left or the right and see if there's like a ladder. It's a pool. You're telling me he couldn't walk in that water? Like, he was trying to walk right now, he didn't move. But you're telling me homie's down at the bottom of the pool and could not walk? Like, that's cap. And tell me, how'd you hear that splash while in your sleep? Nah, that's cap. It was not loud of a splash. I'm struggling for oxygen. Let her know. Well, he's dead. Oh, for a minute I'm like, damn, he died already? That was quick. Homie, you were holding your breath the entire time. What are you coughing about? Oh my god. My name's Sonic. Alright, hold on. Ah, shit, no, I didn't want to go to the next episode. But, well, that was episode 1. The show is just as cringy as I remember. Yeah, the show's just as cringy as I remember. Like, I admit it has good parts. The one great part that, has all the original voice actors. Well, not original, but you catch my drift. The 4 kids voice actors, which I still miss to this day. Jason Griffith especially. Because, like, Tails, to be honest, like, dead ass, you just need somebody to do that squeaky, not squeaky, but like a kid type of voice, and you're pretty much good. You're pretty much good with Tails. With Amy, I don't know. I feel like they did her voice better in this show, like this era, than than how they're doing her now. Which again, Cindy Robinson ain't bad, but again, her voice does make me like cringe a little. Lisa, I think that was her name, Lisa or Liza, I forget. I liked her for Amy. Who else? Knuckles. Travis Willingham does do a good job, because to be honest, I haven't heard the original voice actor for Knuckles in a hot minute, so homie don't do bad for Knuckles. And Travis Willingham I'm good with, but again, I'm not 100% sure if he's going to be coming back for Knuckles, because again, he was absent in Team Sonic Racing. I don't remember if he was in the Olympic Games shit, but is the main one who I really wish they would get a new voice actor for is Shadow. You can't just bring Jason Griffith back for Shadow. Like, Roger Craig Smith, I'm already used to him in Sonic at this point, so like I don't mind it. Just please, can you bring Jason Griffith back for at least Shadow? Because God, like Kirk Thornton, homie do good as Syax in Kingdom Hearts, but Jesus freaking Christ, I hate him as Shadow. Because it sounds like he's trying too hard to be edgy. Like, y'all remember freaking Sonic Generations? You've got this, Sonic. Like, get that shit out of my face. But yeah, Shadow's dealing like Rouge. Voice actor pretty much does the voice needed for her character. Omega don't really matter. He's a fucking robot. Who else is there? Cream. I haven't heard her in a hot minute, bruh. I think the last game she voice acted in was Sonic Free Riders, if I'm remembering correctly. Big. Homie barely shows up in games. Doesn't really matter. Who else is there? Like a main important character that I haven't mentioned yet. Silver and Blaze. Silver was voiced by Quentin Flynn at one point, but then in Team Sonic Racing, he was replaced by Bryce Papernook, which I don't like. I mentioned it in my Team Sonic Racing playthrough. If you guys want to go look at that, I have the playlist, and it's like one of my popular videos, which is surprising. Which I'm like, I don't know why people were so stoked for this game, but I preferred Quentin Flynn, but I heard there was some controversy about him. I don't know if it ended up being true or false or not, but that really does suck. But he did good as Silver. The downside is, again, I don't know what's going on with him. It would be 100%. It would suck majorly if the allegations ended up being proven true. Because again, I don't know if they're 100%. Like, I know there is some evidence for it, but I don't know like the full scale thing of it, because I never like looked fully into it. I just heard about it and read a little bit on it. But yeah, but I prefer the first voice actor, like the one in Sonic 06. I preferred that voice actor for Silver. But Bryce Papernook, again, I just don't like him as Silver. Because, like, it's just, I don't know. It just, it doesn't fit right with me. Like, Bryce Papernook, for me, he's always hit or miss whenever he's voice acting in something. Like, in Miraculous Ladybug, I like him as Adrian. In Danganronpa, I like him as Nagito. He does good. And as Makoto, too. But mostly Nagito, because that's where he really shines. I don't like him in Attack on Titan as Eren. Funnily enough, I watched, like when I was first watching Sword Art Online, I watched the dub of it, and I didn't even notice it was him. Well, then again, I wasn't really deep into the anime scope, and nor had I watched Danganronpa yet at that point in time. But I guess he did good as Kirito, if I'm remembering. I liked the dub. But obviously now, when I continue Sword Art Online, I'm not going to watch the dub anymore, but that's just me. What else is there? He also plays Inosuke in Demon Slayer. I heard it. It's just a no for me, bruh. But that's just with me with dubs in general nowadays, because I mostly just watch the subs now. Because, you know, well, first off, all the new episodes come out in sub first, and second off, I just... Because to me, depending on the anime, the dub voice actors don't really convey the emotions as well as the Japanese ones do. Like, I remember there's this one scene in Attack on Titan. I know I'm like getting way off track here, but I just want to talk about this. That with what is it? There's this scene in Attack on Titan that everyone like, and y'all prefer dub, and it's like I can't voice act well, not voice act. I can't say the words as well because obviously, you know, I don't speak Japanese. But there's like this thing where it's like, right? Levi's talking to this guy that he tortured or whatever, and the guy's like, screaming in Japanese, like, "What is wrong with you?" Like in Japanese, obviously. He's like, "Nanda." And then someone like, no, I can't say the rest, no. And then Levi goes like, "Gamuna," you know? And then you hear the shit in dub, and homie's like, "Are you insane?" Maybe. That's it. It's like, what is that? That's like the most garbage acting I've seen. Like, I'll admit, kinda, that the voice actor they ended up choosing for Levi in the dub isn't bad. But it's not good at, especially bruh. In if y'all, I don't know if y'all watched Attack on Titan, but I'm gonna recommend, like, I'll put the timestamp for when you can skip if you want to avoid spoilers. It's like dead as the first season that I'm not gonna be talking about. But when Eren gets eaten by the Titan, what happens? Oh, homie dead ass. Armin watches as it happens, right? He's like, "Eren, don't!" And then homie gets eaten. And then he does like the most like God is shrieking scream. He's like, "What?" You know, I can't do it obviously, but you know. But I'm just like I admit the emotions are very conveyed, but it sounds very over exaggerated. But that's just my opinion. Besides me going on a rant about voice actors of sub and dub and just Bryce Papernook in general, he's okay as sub. Like, if I had to choose between, actually, never mind. There's no choosing between. If I had to choose between Quentin Flynn and Bryce Papernook, I prefer Quentin Flynn. But again, with the whole controversy that's going on, I don't know. I don't know if I fuck with him still. I mean, if we get a new voice actor for Axel, then I guess we know what went down, don't we? But what happened? Oh yeah, and then Blaze, deadass her voice. Like, obviously, I prefer the original voice actor in like the 4Kids era. So I would say like the Sonic Rush era type esque. Because you don't really hear her voice that much in Sonic Rush, but you know, you can hear it a little bit. In Sonic Generations, you know, that era, I think that was, well, technically Sonic Free Riders, but she wasn't in the story, she was just like a playable character. I need to do that though. One day I'm gonna do a gameplay of Sonic Free Riders. I have the game. And I have my Xbox can connect shit. I need to do that one day and be like, it's gonna be a funny ass video. Like, what the fuck? But anyway, besides me talking about future things, there's also she gets a new voice actor in Team Sonic Racing, which I kind of noticed it when I first played the game, but it wasn't that much of a difference. Like, it sounds not the exact same, but in the same area that the old voice actor went for, which was Laura Bailey. I'm pretty sure it's Laura Bailey who voiced Blaze before they switched it. And again, I don't know if she's coming back either. Like, same thing with Travis Willingham. I think it was her and Travis Willingham who are together and had a baby and weren't able to come back for that game. But I don't know if they're going to be coming back for a future game. I don't know. But yeah, that's what was my rant about the voice actors. But otherwise, Sonic X was a very interesting series that I had the pleasure of watching. I never, interestingly enough, I've never watched the series from beginning to end. Like, I've watched, like, certain episodes. I think season 3 I watched most of it. And then I never watched, surprisingly, I never watched the Sonic Adventure arc in Sonic X. I never watched it. I watched the the Sonic Adventure 2 arc in the game. In the show, goddamn. I watched it like that, but I never watched the Sonic Adventure arc, which maybe I should do. I don't know if I'm like that dedicated though. But yeah. Sonic X was a show though. It was a good Sonic show. It was very cringy, but it was also there's also a thing where what else happened? But no, in the Japanese version, I don't know if y'all ever seen the Japanese version of Sonic X, but there is some like Sonic curses and shit in that. Or Sonic, but I don't know who else curses. Like, other people curse too in that show. I'm like, damn. Okay. People die. Like, you see people die. You see people die too in Sonic, in the regular American version of it. But, like, people die. Like, this show is super old. Who's gonna be out here watching it? I'm just gonna spoil it. There's just like this one, like the Metarex arc, which is basically season 3. That season 3 is the whole Metarex shit, which was like a very dark arc, which they did surprisingly well, and that's the type of shit I want to see in Sonic Prime. I want to see that type of shit, like with I don't know if you guys ever see me mention the comics, which I have, but like not the Archie comics, the IDW comics that they're currently making and putting out. There was a arc in that series which it's so dark, and each issue would have me on the edge of my seat. That's how good it was. The only downside about the arc is that they completely destroyed Shadow's character. Well, not completely destroyed it, but they really made Shadow fucked up his character, bro. But I digress. A lot of people were complaining about that though. It wasn't just me. But yeah, but it's done really well. Like, there are emotions, there are stakes, and stakes are high. And again, there are like some really like sad moments and shit. Like, you lose people. Like, obviously they're not permanently dead, but you lose people. And it's really like things are getting like really bad to the point where it's like, are they gonna win? Like, obviously it's Sonic, of course they're gonna win. But you're just like, damn. This shit getting worse and worse. Everybody's dying. But that's like, yeah, again. I keep getting off track. I'm sorry. When it comes to Sonic, I got a lot of information, as you can see. But with yeah, the third season was pretty dark because of the fact that there was one scene when it comes to the Metarex. So Shadow is with Eggman and Rouge. Like, he comes back, but obviously he has amnesia, as he does. And when this is a girl he ends up meeting. I think her name was Molly. I was gonna say Maria, but I'm like, wait, no, wrong girl. And Molly, like, even though he has amnesia, he has like the reminiscent memory, I guess, of Maria a little bit. So to him, Molly seems like Maria, I guess, like someone that he kind of cares about. And in the American version, she's like with this team who are trying to fight the Metarex or whatever. And then at the end, her whole team kind of betrays her a bit and sided with the Metarex because they were tired of fighting them at that point. So this is like, we just want to let you know to just join them because at this point, us fighting has been doing nothing. So obviously she's kind of pissed and she's like fighting in her jet and shit. And obviously she's like depressed and crying because she's like, damn, they betrayed me. And then Shadow comes up and he's like, don't cry, Molly. Like, I'll be there to help you and protect you or some dumb shit. I forgot what he says. And then she fights, but then she leaves. Like, she leaves, never to be seen again. And then in the Japanese version, bro, she fights the Metarex and dies. Like, they kill her. The Metarex kill her. You know, I'm standing still. Like, I was like, yo. The Japanese version go, like, hard, bro. Like, yeah. Americans were like, kids are too pussy to have somebody die. But they ended up killing people later on in the show, which I find kind of dumb. But in the Japanese version, like, yeah, kill her. Like, damn, Shadow can't catch a break. Every time he cares about a girl, she dies. Like, she gets blown up in her ship, bro. She dies. And then homie makes a grave for her and puts a flower by it. And it's like, damn. Like, Japan be going hard, bro. Like, damn. God damn. Like, I remember I cried, too, when I watched the Japanese version. I was like, because I had never watched it before. And I'm like, oh, yeah, it's going to be the same. Just like, or I think I had heard that Molly died. But I was like, no way they were going to kill her. Like, damn. And a funny scene I saw, too, is that in the Japanese version. When, like, at the season finale. When Rouge. I was talking to Eggman, like, being like, oh, you think Shadow is okay or whatever? And then there's, like, dead-ass one scene where Eggman's like, you got big boobs. And then the next scene is, like, a red mark on his cheek, and then he leaves. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I just found out about that recently, too. And I'm like, damn. This show really sucks. But anyway, that's pretty much my gripe on Sonic X. Again, it was a good show. Had its cringy moments. But it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video. I know I went on a rant for like 10, 20 minutes afterwards. But if you made it to the end of this rant, I appreciate you, bruh. Thank you. But man, I don't know what reaction to do next. If y'all have any recommendations for something for me to react to, put it down in the comments below. I really appreciate it. Any recommendations, I am open to any. And I will see you guys in the next video. I have a special video for tomorrow. Wink, wink. Alright, I'll see you guys then. Bye!